What did he talk about?
He kept saying the word...
Phrase.
Who said I want him back? But if you want to find him, he was reading this booklet. I don't know exactly what he's searching for, but
Your countenance suggests tragedy. So the researchers who disappeared were at the forefront of challenging management. Isn't that a curious puzzle piece? I finished browsing through this booklet while you were replying to messages. It recorded the lives of a few Genius Society members. It's time to go back and chat with Lady Asta and Mr. Screwlum.
You're back. I've been monitoring the dark web. I barely managed to stop the video from spreading. The incident hasn't grown any bigger, for now. How are things with you?
Less than promising. Oh, we're running out of time. Let's retrace our steps. Any value? First,
Adler also.
You think that Adler's discovery...
Indeed. And I already... First, Adler's disappearance.
I understand.
Tenuous connections. First, Adler's disappearance.
I understand. So the answer...
Tenuous connections. First, Adler's disappearance.
I understand.
Tenuous connection. First. The next angle.
Distasteful discussion.
A mere glance at their background would indicate they share. However, after browsing through their online records, Lady Asta must... The next angle is what the victims have in...
I understand. So the...
Tenuous connection. The next angle is what the victim...
I understand.
Tenuous connections. The next angle is what the...
I understand.
Tenuous connections. The next angle. Last. You probably already know about this. The fire demon of Fatora. The last is the abilities of...
I understand. So
Tenuous connections. Last is the abilities of... During prior unrest, instigated by the the flickering tongues of Duke Inferno's... Look. The answer is... This booklet describes a...
it's the phase flame.
However, she lived for a mere 29 days on the human calendar. The phase flame shifted into a different phase as soon as it was created. When it returned,
This booklet describes a kind of fire that can phase through dimension.
I understand.
Tenuous connections. This booklet describes a kind of fire.
I understand.
Tenuous connections. This booklet describes a kind of fire.
I understand.
Tenuous connection. This booklet describes the kindling of this
somebody was once able to glimpse that if Ifrit is a scion of the phase flame, then the
kindling of this unique flame must be.
I understand.
Tenuous connection. The kindling of this unique flame.
I understand. So the
tenuous connections. Enough of the kindling of this unique flame.
I understand.
Tenuous connections. The kindling of this unique. I fear that this is the truth, Adler described.
I understand.
Tenuous connection. I fear that this is the truth, Adler described. When Schurling said, Adler kept muttering about a. I believe this word was actually phase. As a scion of the phase flame, Duke Inferno would naturally share similar capabilities. That is the truth of the spontaneous. We don't know where the victims went, but Duke and the sudden and consecutive disappearances provided the best environment for chaos to fester. Once the seed of unrest has sprouted, he will then send out an announcement for an imminent attack. It will push the crisis from the dark into the light. The next step would be to ignite the spark. Look at those researchers who disappeared. What would happen if someone realized their similarities? I need say no more.
It was all a premeditated trap to stir up chaos on the space station.
We're running out of time.
This...
No, it isn't enough.
Indeed. It needs one more.
What do you mean?
If you limit your involvement to this, there's still room for excuses. I wouldn't give you the chance.
could it be?
Huh? What is it?
Stay calm. Asta was merely teleported. Her life was not in danger. Based on first-hand experience, I have ascertained that Ifrit's flame is simply a splinter of the primordial phase flame, lacking any phase shift ability. Logic. Asta is still within the confines of the space station.
That flame must still be somewhere inside the station. Find it, and we'll find a way to bring her back.
A splinter, you say? The arrogance of the gifted is charming in its own way. Try then if you must.
It seems that Duke Inferno didn't deign to personally grace the space station. He merely cast infernal fire into our midst to wreak havoc among the researchers. When the fire fizzles out...
I will head to Herta's office and activate the folded space in the curio storage room. With some changes, Mr. Ratio, please go with Mr. Trailblazer and contain the fire.
broken sword. You don't want to let go of the past, do you, Blade?
Infernal fire is also a form of energy life form. The imaging device will pick up its trace. Follow it. The way is awash with flames. It must have just teleported. Be careful. Get ready to dash into the fire. See? It's still in the space station. Like Skrullum said, it cannot escape from here. Do you know what to do with cornered prey? Hunt it.
The fire is dying.
It's still resisting. The fold in the space has shifted. I can deduce it's...
The moon shines on the truth. In the lunar flame.
Just. The fight is set. Bloom. Fail to send you.
Do not concern yourself with the outcome.
Why?
The flame is getting weaker. Duke Inferno can't maintain it anymore.
The moon shines on the truth.
Seems like this chase is about to end.